Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to take a look at some sentences, some expressions, and these expressions are to be, supposed to, you are supposed to, she is supposed to, you were supposed to. It can take the continuous form, it can take the present or the past. So let us take a look at how to use these expressions, how to use be supposed to. So the first is that you need to take a look at these sentences. So just read these sentences and listen and repeat. We are supposed to be there in 5 minutes. We are supposed to be there in 5 minutes. What is the meaning? That you should be there in 5 minutes. Don't be late. So we are supposed to be there. हम लोगों को वहां पहुंच जाना चाहिए 5 मिनट. The second sentence. You were supposed to go home. What happened? It means somebody was supposed to leave and go home, but he did not. So you were supposed to go home. What happened? The next sentence. It's supposed to be sunny today. It means today is not going to rain. Today the weather is going to be perfectly fine. So it's supposed to be sunny today. So we can go out, we can go for shopping, or we can go for just anything. Like when it's not raining, you are free to do anything you want to. So again, these sentences. We are supposed to be there in 5 minutes. You were supposed to go home. What happened? It's supposed to be sunny today. Now, there are 5 categories of the supposed to rules, right? The first is you use supposed to discuss the exceptions, expectations of rules, policies, jobs, etc. When you are laying out some rules, when you're talking about some policies, when you're talking about something which you're supposed to do. Secondly, to discuss expectations based on predictions or reports. Something happened, so this happened. So, based on predictions, based on reports. Third is to discuss expectations based on hearsay or word of mouth. Like CIMAGE has been giving quality education. So this you have come to know, this statement, and has come to know through various other agencies like your friends, or you met somebody who talked about it. So the word of mouth means that something spreads by word of mouth. So you discuss expectations based on your word of mouth, the information which you have got from other people. So this was the third. To discuss expectations based on plans, schedules, or arrangements. And the sixth is to discuss the expectations we have of ourselves and of other people and situations. So we are going to take a look at all these rules, the 5 categories, one by one. So let us take a look at the first today, the category like to discuss the expectations of rules, policies, or jobs, etc. Take a look at these sentences. You are not supposed to come here. It means आपको यहाँ नहीं आना चाहिए. Why have you come here? You are not supposed to come and sit in the faculty room, right? So you're not supposed to come here. These are the rules, and you need to follow. Meaning, the law says you can't come here. The second sentence. You're supposed to wait when the light turns red. Like the traffic rules, you're supposed to wait when the traffic light turns red. So we are supposed to start work at 8 o'clock. It means this is the rule, this is the policy, this is the agenda. Like we are supposed to start work at 8 o'clock. So the first category talks about the rules, the schedules, the policies, the expectations of whatever the guidelines have been given. So what are the rules? You're not supposed to come here. It means the law says the rules do not allow you to come here. You're supposed to wait when the light turns red. You're supposed to wait for your turn to come. And the last is, we are supposed to start work at 8 o'clock. And this slide, students are not supposed to wear caps or hats in the classroom. Students are not supposed to wear hats or caps in the classroom. Do you know if we are supposed to get paid for working hours overtime? So the person is worried, the person is working overtime and is asking whether he'll be getting paid or not. So do you know if we are supposed to get paid for working overtime? What are the rules? What are the regulations? If there's a serious problem, you're supposed to report it to the manager. It means if there are serious problems, you are supposed to meet or report this to the manager. So this was the category number 1, which talks about supposed to. It means to discuss the expectations of rules, something which you are expected to do, some policies, some agenda layout, they laid out, or the jobs, something which you're supposed to do. So this was category number 1. We'll talk about all the 4 categories in the coming classes. So that's all for today. Take care.